y'all, it's Lindsay, and today I'm going to be making a simple thrown together e-lunch because I need to get some more ease in my life. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop up some vegetables that I've got in the refrigerator. I'm going to cook some quinoa, and I'm going to cook some chicken and just kind of lump it all together and make kind of a quinoa bowl, similar to a taco bowl or something of that nature, a burrito bowl. And I'm probably going to make this like a fairly neutral flavoring. I'm going to cook my quinoa in bone broth. And yeah, we're just gonna see where this goes. I have no recipe. I'm just kind of throwing stuff together and seeing what happens. So let's do this. I have my 1 cup of quinoa, 2 cups of stock. Get that cooking. So here I have a 1/4 of an onion, a 1/4 of a orange pepper, a 1/4 of a red pepper, 1/2 of a green bell pepper, and 1/2 of a yellow zucchini. I'm gonna go ahead and put this into my quinoa while I wait for it to come to a boil, so that way once the quinoa is done cooking, these should be tender. Tiny little squirt of olive oil. Get it turned on. Okay, so my quinoa is now simmering away. I'm going to go ahead and put a lid on this and turn it down so that it can fully cook. So I've just opened up my quinoa here, and it is light, it is fluffy, it has fully absorbed all of my chicken broth, and the vegetables are pretty tender, so that's a plus. So that's ready to go. And I just did 1 6-ounce chicken breast over here, and so I'm going to divide this in half. This right here is about 4 servings worth of quinoa, so I'll probably only eat a 1/4 of this, maybe a little bit more, since I am pretty hungry and nursing a baby. So I'll mix all of this together here in just a minute. So here's my final result. I have approximately 1.5 cups of the quinoa, vegetables, and chicken right here. And then I've just paired it with a simple salad of romaine lettuce with a little bit of apple cider vinegar and some mineral salt on it. So that's the simple e-meal that I've come up with for myself for today, and it made about 4 servings-ish. There's not enough chicken for me to really consider it to be a true 4-serving quantity of protein, but because of quinoa being a complete protein, that kind of amps it up just a little bit. So I might make a speedy chocolate milk to go along with this. Molly and Lauren are down here playing, so they're kind of a little bit loud, so forgive me for that. And I opted not to put any oil with my romaine and apple cider vinegar here because I did use that olive oil to cook the chicken. It probably wasn't a full teaspoon of oil for cooking the chicken, and it will be divided up into 3 or 4 parts, but I just don't want to have to think about it, truth be told. And yes, there's food freedom in Trim Healthy Mama, but there's also a lot to be said for not having to think about it. So I hope this gives you an idea for an e-meal that you can just kind of keep in the fridge and pull out as you want it. This would also be really tasty cold, I think, kind of a cold quinoa salad. Molly is serious about singing to Lauren right now. So I'm gonna go eat lunch. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I would really love it if you would subscribe and stick around and see what other kind of Trim Healthy Mama trouble we can get into. So I'll see you next time. Bye.